It's been about 6, 7 years since my brother Shorty died. His birthday just passed. And I just wanted to say that we love you. We miss you. And this one's for you, soldier.
Ma'am, I should warn you, I do have the authority to make a citizen's arrest.
Taser, taser, taser!
I got people threatening my safety. I'm the security officer here.
You ain't no real cop, you a flashlight cop.
What it is, people, what they do. Welcome back. Top flight security of the world, man. We been on a roll. We have been on a roll. We are over 100 subscribers. I think we're have maybe 120 or something like that. Maybe 111, I don't know. Again, I want to thank all of y'all for the love, all the commenting and the sharing and the liking and the subscribing, man. You know, to a small channel like mine, man, it really does mean a lot. So, this episode, first of all, I had to get some not permission, but I had to get some guidance on could I upload this video? Could I do this video? Because this episode is going to be a little bit different. Now, everyone knows I've did everything in the security world that you can do. This is going to be in the loss prevention sector. And I'm going to be showing you some of my own personal apprehensions that I made. Again, this is years ago. If you're sensitive, go ahead and just log off, stop watching. If you have the type of mindset that's, oh, why are you showing it? Relax. It is totally legal for me to do what I'm about to do now. I am going to be blurring out their faces because at the end of the day, these are human beings with families and children and jobs, and we don't need any of them being on the internet looking at their moms, dads, sisters, and brothers still. So yeah, every person who we apprehend signs a paper, ultimately admitting to what they stole, the amount that did you do this? Yes, I did. They signed a paper, legally binding. Also, we reprosecute. So this is public record. If someone decides, you go search your mother's name up and it just so happens that she has a record or some type of case with something, all of this is public record because we prosecute. There's a case number. Police was called. The majority of them I went to court for, had to testify. So, and also, but like I said, also we're going to be blurring their faces. I'm going to need y'all to give me some grace. A lot of these apprehensions were years ago, and I don't remember all of the details. So we're going to go through them. I'm going to give you a brief backstory of a few of them. We're going to look at what they stole. We're going to go through some of the procedures loss prevention officers supposed to take when apprehending. So I would like to entitle this video Alibaba and the South Florida Thieves. Here we go. Okay, so let's get into the first apprehension. So This lady here, I don't quite remember it. I know she was pleasant. She totally admitted to what she stole. She was like, you got me. And as you can see, what she stole was a custom vegetarian. A custom vegetarian sandwich, which is $8. The total was about $20. No apprehension is too small. No apprehension is too big. Your main goal as a loss prevention officer, or a loss prevention detective, or a loss prevention plain clothes detective, which I was. I dressed in regular clothes, walked around as if I was shopping, and you apprehend people. And as a loss prevention detective, your main goal is to reduce the store's shrink. What is shrink? That's when the store has fewer items in stock that's it's recorded for. So on their website, or on their, like, they have like LPDAs, or their inventory would say, I have 5 juices. Somebody stole 2 juices, so you really only have 3. But let's say a customer come and buy those 3. Well, according to their website and all the information that other customers can gather from, oh, they have 2 left in stock. Let me go to the store and buy the last 2. They get there, they gone because somebody stole them. Also, it raised a lot. Some people might think, oh, these little things. It really doesn't make a huge impact. On the contrary, it does. The more items that is stolen, the store has to raise the prices for them. So that impacts everyone. So because they keep getting stolen, they have to raise the price, because the store has to make money. They have to raise the price on it because they keep getting stolen. The store needs to make their money off of that item. So, all right. So next lady. As you can see here, this lady, she stole some makeup called Zuzu. Now, at this particular store, I've caught the majority of my apprehensions were women stealing the makeup. I don't know much about makeup, but this one here, Zuzu, was a constant thing that I will apprehend people from stealing. This is probably a I'm promoting them. They must be that good. They're pretty expensive though. So this lady didn't give me any problems. Let's go to the next. All right, this lady was pretty pleasant. She was a little bit sad and very sorry for what she done. She was cool. We all can see what she stole. Everything rounded out about almost $100. So I've used some of that dental floss before. Some nail things. Like I said, with a lot of ladies, it's cosmetic things, makeup, things like that. So about $100 worth of stuff. Let's go to the next. Zuzu. There goes Zuzu again. Somebody. And the thing is, it ranges in ages. It ranges in ages. If you would tell me personally, what's the age demographic, I couldn't tell you. It isn't one. Everyone. So Zuzu, and here's the thing: a lot of, like, you see this lady here. A lot of people. She has a Louis Vuitton purse, diamonds, gold, Apple Watch. They have the money to pay for it. Someone who I apprehended told me this. She said, I spent so much money in here. I deserve something. She said, I spent so much money in here. I deserve something. I also had someone tell me, listen, I bought all this stuff. Look at all this stuff that I bought. I just thought that I'd just take this thing. It's like, you done spent over like $300, $400, and you take this $20, $50 kleptos, I guess. I'm not, I can't diagnose them, but that's the word for like a kleptomaniac. People that just gotta steal. So, shut up. Because I hear you laughing right now. I hear you laughing. I can tell you're laughing. You got your hands raised like, what in the... Makeup again. Let me tell you something. You see what she's holding in her right hand? That brand is called Dr. Hakashu or Dr. Kukushu, Dr. Haka. I don't know. But that is extremely expensive. In that store, there's something, I don't know what it is, but it's about this big. And that was about $90 something. It's like this damn big. It's like it says eye cream. Let me blow it up. Daily I can't even see it. Let me blow this up. Can I blow it up? Daily hydrating eye cream. I need to make the screen bigger so I can read it. But yeah, in something called a cure. As you can tell, you can look at her wrist full of gold. They have the money. So, but that Dr. Hakush, whatever that is, that's expensive. Maybe y'all in the comments could tell me more about it. Maybe some women know, but I don't know nothing about it, but that's expensive. All right, this young lady here. Young lady, she was cool. Again, everybody here that I'm showing you is of legal age. Adults 18 and over. It's no minors, children on here. So, as you can see, she stole refining tonic, daisy extract brightening. What is it? Visibility, skin tone, that cosmetic. All of that came up to about $24. Good stop. When it comes to food, I'm kind of torn. If you're stealing alcohol or you're stealing makeup products, it's different from when you're stealing food. This lady got the money. This is not pertaining her, but there are people, homeless people, that come in and try to steal food. You need food to survive. I do have a heart. Some people, there are cases I came across where I would apprehend them. They are homeless. And he was like, man, I'm telling you, I am hungry. I'm sorry. I'm hungry. I did apprehend them. We did the whole shebang. And at the end of it, I bought the food for them. And let them leave with the food. Because at the end of the day, when you steal something, they have to throw it away. Whether it's in a container or not, they got to throw it away. But I bought the food for them. I've been homeless before. Like, homeless. I ain't talking about in the shelter. I'm talking about in the street. And, man, that hunger, it's a different type of hunger, like when you're hungry. But it's a different type of hunger when your stomach touching your back. Your neck and your back. All right. So that's different. Let's move on. Young guy. I think he was like 19. Young guy. We can all see what he stole. Smoked salmon. He got a lot of smoked salmon. I need to try that. Sushi. Octopus. Come on, guy. You ain't stealing like food because you hungry. You just was like, you know what? Why not? That's what he thought in his head. Let's move on. Again, the Dr. Hakushu. I am not going to pronounce that right. I don't care. It's Dr. Hakushu. Again, I think that's that little thing that I was talking about. That stuff is expensive. When y'all get the time, Google it. This one kind of got me upset because how dare you steal with a dolphin, Miami dolphin? You know, how dare you? You should be ashamed of yourself. There are women that came in and stole things. And this is a teething ring. Something with teething relief. I mean, you can get that basically anywhere. I think they make like baby Orajel or something like that. But I did have a case. I'm not going to get into it. But I did have a case where a woman stole moringa powder. Moringa powder? It was something. And she said it helps her produce breast milk because she didn't produce enough for her baby. And it was just like, oh, but I got to do what I got to do. Let's go to the next. 15-day weight loss support. Let's go on to the next. Cosmetics. Again. Cosmetics. Let's go on to the next one. This guy. He stole a box. In this box, there is a cake. Nice chocolate cake. Looks delicious. I don't think I would have stole it, but hey. All right, next. This young lady, she was cool, man. She was cool. She was smiling. She was like, you got me. You got me. Again, cosmetics. So, here we go. Let's go on to the next. This young lady here, Manuka honey. Now, let me tell you something about Manuka honey. Now, I don't know a lot about Manuka honey, but I do know it is extremely expensive. That's not even the most expensive brand I've seen, and I tasted it before. It's really good. I don't know what makes it so expensive. I guess it's something about it, in it, the properties or something. But I know some cancer patients use it. You see that little 5+? I think they go like, it's like tiers to it. Maybe y'all could tell me more about it. But I know it's a brand that's more expensive than that. And a bottle like this, a little bottle of Manuka honey like this, can run you about $40-$50. So yeah, shout out to all the beekeepers and the bees, man. There we go. Conditioner. As you can see, the pen in her hand, she had to sign the admission form to admit to what she stole. There we go. Some more cosmetics. Here's the thing. All the loss prevention are with this here. All the loss prevention officers are clapping their hands and cheering right now. Do you know why? Because of the size of the item. We call that palmable items. Here, this is what a palmable item is. You have an item that's palmable, meaning once you put it in your hand, it disappears. That is one of the most difficult things to catch when you're dealing and when you're in the loss prevention field, because there are steps. Here's the steps. I think it's like 5-6 steps. It is, you have to see them enter the aisle. And when you are doing loss prevention and doing training, you actually sign a paper of these steps to say that, hey, I've read this, I understand. and all of that good stuff. So here are the steps. My loss prevention officers, correct me if I'm wrong. First step is you see them enter the aisle. You see them make a selection. So it's enter the aisle, they make a selection. You see them conceal it. So you see them, you have to follow these steps. If you don't, you cannot. If you miss any one of these steps, you cannot make the stop. Enter the aisle, make the selection. You see them conceal it. You see further observation. That means after they conceal it, you have to continuously watch them as they go around the store. If you take your eyes off them for a second, apprehension is dead. That means if I follow those steps and I go like this, apprehension is killed. Because in that 1 second, they could have threw it. Now you make the stop. They don't have it. They didn't steal. So further observation, you have to see them pass all points of sale. That means pass the registers. Here's the thing. In Florida, in other states, as soon as they conceal it, that's considered stealing. And you can make the stop. Not in Florida. Not even if they pass all points of sale. But that is a step. So even if you see them, you can see them put everything in the store in their bag and pass off points of sale. In Florida, that's not stealing. Here's where it's stealing. And this is the sixth and final step. When they walk out the door, the second they put that 1 foot out the door, then it's considered stealing. So those are the 6 steps. Let's go over it again. You see them enter the aisle. You see them make the selection. You see the concealment. Further observation. Pass all points of sale. And out the door. Then you're able to make a stop. With these palmable items, it's so hard, man, because it's disappeared in their hand. And they could do anything with their hand. Throw it, anything. Let's go to our last and final one. This guy. With Camus. I don't know much about wine, but I know he stole them. And I caught him. And he was cool about it, man. He was cool about it. So, you know what? I'm wondering what's the demographic of shoplifters? Like, who steals the most? Is it what race steals the most? And please, if you're sensitive, relax. What race steals the most? What gender steals the most? Man, women, black, white, Hispanics. Does Google? Let's Google. Let's Google demographic of shoplifters. Okay, let's. Okay, let's Google demographic. Let's go. Demo. Shoplifters. Let's see what Google says. So shoplifting stores. So 49.7% were white. 33.8% was African American, 13% was Hispanic, 2.3% was Asian, and 1% in another group. So white people steal the most, then African Americans, then Hispanics, then Asians, and then everyone else. Oh, okay. Let's look at which gender steals the most. Let's see. Which gender shoplifts more? There we go, right there. Whoa, okay. Women shoplift more than men. 43% of women respondents reported prior shoplifting, while only 37% of men said they shoplift before. Women are consistently more likely than men to know someone who has shoplift, with a difference of roughly 10% in each region. Let's see what, you know what, let's try to type in like a different title. Which race more? It may be FBI or what's your language? What is the most likely demographic short-lived? Finally, this report the number were male, black, Hispanic between the ages of 35 and 54, low or working class. Well, I guess to make purchases, doing shoplifting. Okay, so during the summer, y'all loss prevention officers. Oh, in California, in the U.S. Oh, let's go to Florida. Let's more in Florida. Study shows shoplifting are readily identified by behavior. What is this? University of Florida. So I guess University of Florida did a. Come on, Wi-Fi. Let's go. Come on now. The Wi-Fi ain't Wi-Fi right now. What is going on? Let's go back. All right. Study shows shoplifting readily identified by behavior. Gainesville, shoplifting. Leaving by, we all believe. I can't scroll up or down. Listen. Hey, we build a plane while we fly it. So out of those, we see men, women. Let's go. I won't even say my. Let's do it. It's more in Miami. I do Charlotte. What is this down here? The story, blah 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 blah. Racial and ethnic disparity might be the criminal justice according. Why I keep all these black people out? I'm saying which race? Maybe it is us. I don't know. Y'all need to stop shoplifting, man. So we've seen the statistics that Google provided us with. Whites, blacks, then Hispanics, then Asians, and out of men and women is women. So white women, and it steals more. But in my experience, it was Hispanic women, undoubtedly. But that can be because of the area. So I'm in South Florida, Miami. So being that women, according to Google, women steal more. And because it's a lot of Hispanics in my area, it makes sense why I've caught mostly Hispanic women. Listen. I mess with the Hispanic community. Y'all family. All of my Cubans out there. La negra tiene tu bao. You feel me? Que vola sede. Que vola sede. Shout out to my Dominicans. Get okay. You feel me? Shout out to my Puerto Ricans, mofongo. You feel me? It ain't me. It's Google. So don't come to me talk about this, that, blah, blah, blah. I'm just telling you my experience who I've caught. Now, if y'all have some different stats, or if y'all want to hit me with some stats that's in your state or in your city, hit me up with it, man. We can go over it. And if you have any videos or any security videos, it doesn't have to be loss prevention. It could be anything that you want me to look at, review, and give my professional opinion on. Go ahead and hit me up, and we could do it right here on the show. Again, thank y'all for watching the top flight security of the world. Hey, man, I really do appreciate it. Shots out to all the guards out there. Peace.
You ain't a real cop, you a flashlight cop.
Now, I don't know which one of y'all loss prevention officers caught the oxtail man. Which one of y'all did this? Now, you know we ain't supposed to mess with the oxtail man. Hey, listen, I got the red car. My car, get up out of here. Hey, my car, the trunk is open. You ain't supposed to. Nah, I'm just joking. But this was funny. It was an honorable mention. But they done caught the man stealing oxtail. Shout out to the oxtail man.